Now they have drawn another physical team in Michigan, a team that's won 26 of their last 27 games. You look at the quarterback in J.J. McCarthy, he's thrown 1 interception over his last 10 games. He's a lot more athletic than he's given credit for. The kid, there are reports he runs a 4.4, 4.5 40. He's had the ankle injury. This gives him a little more time to rest. Initially, how do you see this matchup?
So I agree with all those statements you said. I like J.J. McCarthy. I like his attributes. I like his ability. This is a pro-style offense. So because I've been breaking down Michigan the last 2 days, I went back and watched their games versus Ohio State, versus Iowa. I watched them a couple of times early in the season as well. But, they had a long time before they had to play anybody worth a flip. So for Michigan, my biggest question is how does Michigan go about trying to score and be explosive versus Alabama? You're not going to get bigger and beat Alabama that way. You're not just going that's just not going to happen. So are they going to get more creative? Is J.J. McCarthy, because he had an ankle injury, he's going to need this little bit of time to get a little bit more healthy? His quarterback run game going to be more up? And so I'm really interested in seeing those things play out, because if you're Alabama, Alabama's not afraid of anybody. Michigan uses their wide receiver number 1, Roman Wilson, my favorite name in college, actually. Roman Wilson, at times, you get him in motion to be able to attack guys downfield. And a lot of times the motion is the tip for Michigan. And so as they use those things to kind of indicate where they're trying to go, where they're trying to attack you, that's one thing. But Alabama's secondary, I already told you how good they are. They're not going to be afraid of anybody. And when I saw Iowa locking Michigan down on one-on-one coverages with man-to-man coverage, Alabama's got a chance. And so Michigan loves to use the tight ends in their pass game. Alabama's not going to be afraid of those guys either. So it's going to be – but Alabama has to stay gap solid in the run game. You got to make Michigan pick the ball up, because Michigan wants to run the football on first and second down. They want to kind of dictate the game in that way. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm really wondering how Michigan is going to score offensively, and how are they going to get to not only score, but how are they going to get to 28 points? Because you're going to have to get in the 20s to win this game, period. You just saw the two best teams in college football, Alabama and Georgia, play, and the game still got up into the 20s, and those defenses are rock solid. So it's going to take 20-something to win this game. So how does Michigan get there? I don't know. Alabama's got to take care of the football. They can't give up any big plays on special teams. And defensively, you got to continue to do what you've been doing, which is playing rock solid defense, and don't give up the big plays in the run game, because that's what they really want to do.